Hello, everybody. I've been listening to Taylor Swift like every day since the album dropped. And every day I like the songs more and more. Like, I didn't really care for Bejeweled, which, as you heard, was just playing. But anyways, welcome to the first day of November and the first day of my friend Ashley from Ashley's Nerdy World Coho, or Colleen Hoover Readerthin, that she's doing from the 1st to the 14th. And happy first day to Readerthin. Mom's book collection. I'm forgetting the title, but her and I can't remember the other creator's name, but they're doing that one, and yeah. And I had I had a poll going on my community tab. Let me get the 2 books too, and then I'll tell you which one won. Okay, so I got another vote since I last talked to you, but it doesn't help because of the one that won. Okay, so the choices was Ocean's Echoes by Everett Maxwell. My favorite, not favorite, absolute favorite, but my favorite, one of my absolute favorites, I should say, authors wrote this, and the author wrote Winter's Orbit, which was, oh my gosh, a couple of years ago, my favorite. I think it was like in my top 3. I'm trying to remember. I can't remember exactly, but I know it was like real close to being number 1. Oh my gosh, if it wasn't number 1. And all I know about this is that they both have, like, the one person can, like the one guy can, influence people's minds, I think. And the other one can do something else. I'll tell you. Let's see. Okay, he can read minds, and the other guy can influence people to do what he wants, I believe. And they're supposed to merge their minds together. They really don't want to. So I guess they're supposed to, like, they're doing something, like pretending like they're going to, and I'm not really sure what else. But it looks so good. I love it. It says Sparks Fly. It says, new worlds come from a meeting of the minds. Like, isn't that cool cover? Like, this is one of my favorite covers. Woo! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this one. And the other book was The First to Die at the End, which is another really good book. Author. Adam Silvera wrote They Both Die at the End, which made me boo-hoo, so I'm sure this is gonna make me boo-hoo as well when I read it. This one is about a dreamcasters, whatever they are. They can tell you, if you get a call, they're gonna tell you that you're dying and when. Exactly. And then you get to do what you need to do to, do whatever you need to do before you die. You know what I mean? Like, if there's any rights that you need to, any wrongs you need to do, whatever you want to say. If there's any last minute things you want to do, then you need to do it before your time is up. And this is the prequel to They Both Die at the End, which made me boo, 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 boo. And the winner was The First to Die at the End. And it won by a lot. 80% got 80%. Ocean's Echo got 20%. So yeah. But knowing me, because how excited I am about that one, I'm probably gonna go back and forth between them anyways. But this is the one that I need to finish, so I cannot, even if I like I'm on like 400 on this one, or 300 on this one. I cannot, and I'm reading this, and I'm like 20 pages away. I have to wait until I am completely done with this one before I can go and read that last 20 pages. That's how I'm doing it. If I can hold out. Then I will just read this one first. I haven't even started it really yet. I did last night, like, read the first part with Orion, O-R-I-O-N, Pagan. And yeah, I did read that little bit, and it seems intriguing. And the other character's name is Valentino. Valentino, yeah. Yeah. So, and just like the title, just like they both die at the end, it gives away what's going to happen at the end. And then this one gives away about what's going to happen at the end. So, it gives away. It's just what happens and who is it going to be. Because this one, it says the first. It doesn't say that there's going to be like two people, like both of them are going to die. So who is it going to be that dies? I guess that's what we got to find out. And how that person's going to die and what's going to happen. But this baby is a brick. Look at this. This one is, there's like a interview or something here. It looks like. Or a story. I'm not really sure. But let me find the actual page count for this one without spoiling myself. Yeah, there's a bonus content. Okay. But this one has, I think it says 550. Yep. 550 freaking pages. 550. This one has like 460 something. This one I am going to be doing, I'll do a non-spoilery reading on here. But I'm also going to do a spoilery one with all my thoughts and feelings and stuff like that in a separate vlog. That way, yeah. But I can tell you, like, give you my first idea, my first thoughts of this, and I will tell you, like, when I'm done with it. But I won't tell you what my rating is. I'll tell you what it feels like it's going to be, but I won't tell you what it is. You will have to find out in the spoilery one. Or when I do my wrap-up at the end of the month. So, yeah. So stay tuned for that. I'm excited. Oh, my gosh. One of my most anticipated reads. Oh, my gosh. You guys don't know how excited I am about this book. But these two are definitely going to be the two that I'm reading first. Like, once I finish this one, I'm definitely reading Ocean's Echo if I can hold out that long. Because, like I said, both of these are most anticipated, but this one is super most anticipated. This one I'm reading for my friend Drew's and friend Charlotte's reading club, whatever you want to call it, on Instagram. And they have the Queer Lit Reads. I forget what exactly the title is. But yeah, I will, if I remember, I'll put it down, the name of it down, you know, when I put the video up. If I remember. I'm so bad at remembering, you guys. But yeah, I will try. But anyways, I'm going to let you guys go because I've not read anything today. And it's already 3 o'clock. So I'm going to try to read for a few. And I will let you know what I'm thinking when I get a little bit further in. For this one, I am not like doing a lot of tabs. We picked out 4 colors, I think I'm going to use. Let me see. I put it down on my thing. So let me show you real quick before we quit. Yeah, I picked 4. So, I picked a couple of greens, of course. The first green, this one, is for favorite quotes. And then this one is going to be for if there's any romance, which I'm sure there will be some. This one's going to be the things that make me ugly cry, because I know I'm going to be crying a lot. And then this one is going to be my favorite parts. And then I think I'm going to do one more, like, parts that really, like, anger me. Not that make me sad, like, because the book's sad, or because I'm happy about something kind of sad, because you can cry for both of those. But things that just really, like, piss me off. Like, if somebody does something awful to one of the characters, you know, say, like, a cuss word to any of the people, you know, anything, like, if there's any racism in it, anything like that, bullying, whatever the case may be, that's what I'm going to use for that one. So I think I am going to put that one. So I will have 5 colors. But yeah, but I'm going to let you guys go. And I will talk to you guys when I have read some. Oh, I was going to say, I don't know if I'm going to be, I'm probably going to put a vlog up unless I don't have much room, I'll probably do a vlog like every like a couple of days, or like I said, and if I don't have a lot of footage, then it'll be like every other day. And I will show you later. Well, you already saw the book I got today. Happy birthday. But you didn't see the other book I got. But I will show you guys that later. So, yeah. Bye for now. Hi, everybody. Happy Wednesday. I had to, I filmed something and I said Tuesday instead of Wednesday. So I had to delete what I just filmed and redo it now. Can't believe it. But it's Wednesday night. It is 11, like 10 after 11, something like that. I'm sorry I didn't update you guys yesterday after the first and only update, but I mean the first and only part of the video. But yeah, I've just been having issues with my mouth, so I've been in a lot of pain. So I only read like 10 pages in the first Readerthin. So it was like, what's the point in updating you guys when I only read 10 pages? But now I'm in the middle of 2 books. I'm in the middle of this one. I got to page 170 in this, and I'm freaking loving it. I've already cried so many times. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo, because I love this book already. I'm so attached already to these 2 characters. Especially, I love them both, but Orion? Like Orion's belt? I forget how you say it exactly. But yeah, him and, I'm so bad at Valentino. For some reason, I want to keep calling him Francisco, but it's Valentino. Like these 2, like, oh my gosh, but especially, like I said, Orion. I loved from the very beginning, oh my gosh, Orion is something special, oh my gosh. But anyways, I am freaking loving this so much. Like the chemistry between these 2 are already like, but the sad thing is, you know, one's gonna die, and of course now I know which one is gonna, who's gonna die? Because you know it's gonna be one of them, because it's the first to die at the end. Someone stays alive, the other one dies. I already know, of course, but I don't know how the person that's gonna die is gonna die exactly. I'm thinking it's because of certain thing that this person wants to do, and that's all I'm gonna say without spoilers. But yeah. But this one is so good, like, I loved it. The only reason I did sprints, and the only reason why I didn't read this during sprint and to get further is because I was crying so much, and I did not want to cry during sprint. So, that one right now already feels like a 6-star. This one I'm really liking. I'm reading also Ocean's Echo. And I like this one, don't get me wrong, but so far I'm not liking it as much as I did, why am I blanking? Oh my gosh, I forgot the name of it. Winter's Orbit. Like Winter's Orbit, like the 2 guys, as soon as like they first interacted with each other, I was like, so like already, like get together already. But also at the same time, I was loving the slow burn, you know, them not getting together right away, and oh my gosh. But this one, I'm really liking, don't get me wrong. But I'm not feeling, like, the chemistry yet. And really, I guess there's no sexual tension. Like, I don't know, for some reason in Winter's Orbit, even when they first met, I was like, oh my god, these 2 are going to be so cool together. And I was right. This one, I'm like, I don't know. Like, I like both of the characters, don't get me wrong. But there's just something that's, like, making me hold back a little bit with these 2 characters. And I'm hoping, like, once they start, like, having feelings for each other, it will help a little bit. And once the plot gets going more, like, I felt like the first book, the plot, like, was like this. There's so much stuff happened, and, yeah. With this one, and the other one felt like there was more at stake. And I don't feel that for this one yet. So, I don't know. I'm hoping that will change. I'm only on page, like, 122, and there's, like, 460-something pages, or somewhere around there. So I still got plenty of time to, like, freaking fall in love with this and fall in love with the 2 guys. But so far, it's just not giving me that feel that Winter's Orbit did. Like, the sexual tension that led to, you know, when they finally start, like, letting their feelings be known for each other. You know what I mean? Like in that book, it was like, like that. And this one, I'm like, okay, I like both of you guys, but come on, like, come on. There's something about you two right now that is not making me want you. I mean, that doesn't care if you guys get together or not. If that makes sense. Even though I like them as individually. So yeah, there's just something about it. But yeah, I'm hoping that will change and that this book will become like, you know, just as great, if not even better than Winter's Orbit. Because this one doesn't feel like that. But where this one, I freaking love, they both die at the end. But this one feels like it's going to be like even better than they both die at the end. And yeah, like right now, if I was going to predict this, I would say it's a 6-star. And I would say if I could give it more than 6 stars, it'd be more than 6 stars. It is so freaking good right now. It's giving me everything I want. Like I'm feeling like these two like liking each other. And knowing that, you know, one of them aren't gonna be around much longer and, you know, stuff like that. So, yeah. Like, this one is just so high stakes to me. Like, oh my God, my heart is breaking whenever I read this book. So, tomorrow I'm going to try to finish this one off. I'm not going to pick this back up until I finish this one. Because this one won the poll. Because I did a poll on YouTube under the community tab, and I asked which one I should read first, and it said First to Die at the End. But like I said, I needed to take a break from it for a while because I was crying so bad. So, yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to update you guys before I go to bed tonight. So, yeah, I will talk to you guys tomorrow when I've read something. Probably when I'm, like, almost done with the First to Die at the End. And then probably, like, the last 50 pages, 40, 50 pages, I'll read it on here if I remember, and I'll probably boo-hoo. And you guys will see tears just flowing down my eyes and stuff like that. But yeah. So, I'll talk to you guys hopefully sometime tomorrow. Night. Happy Thursday evening. I know I've only been updating you guys once a day, but I don't want this vlog to be like super, super long. Because even if I don't finish a book tomorrow, I will probably end it Friday. So yeah. Today I've been just focusing on the First to Die at the End. And of course I'm still crying. And it's not all sad why I'm crying. Some of it's happy, you know, and so cute. But some of it is sad, and some of it's just like, I don't know how to explain it, but my emotions are all over the place. I was doing live sprints earlier. I had tears coming out of my eyes. Reading during the sprints. I was participating in some of Paul's sprints and was crying during those sprints. Oh. I'm just a mess. According to, what is that, Story Graph, I have 30% more to go, and then I'll be done. Look at that. Because some of this is like other things. It ends, I'll tell you the actual page it ends on. I'm here. So, that's how many pages that are actually left of this story, and then there's still all this stuff. One's a story from one of the characters in the book, not one of the main two guys, so it's not a spoiler for that or something like that, but just in general. And there's like a question and answer thingy, and something about, with Adam Silvera, with somebody, so, yep. I just am emotional, like really emotional, you guys. It's just so heartbreaking, but so beautiful, like these two guys together. knowing that one of them is gonna die. It's not a spoiler because the cover, the first to die at the end, you know, one of them's gonna die, and it's just so heartbreaking because these two, they're just so cute. And both of them, see, I'm starting to like it's a real person or something like that. But sometimes you get so invested in characters that they feel like a real person to you, you know? And these two, yeah. Okay, we're gonna quit. I'm over here tearing up over a book. Characters. People that aren't even real. But, hey, like I said, you like, sometimes, you know, there's characters that really tear up your heartstring, right? And these two do. So, yeah. But it's so beautiful too. I'm not going to tell you what's beautiful about it, but something is beautiful about one of them dying. So, it's not beautiful that he's dying, but what? Oh, I better quit. I'm going to spoil it. But yeah. So, just know that there's happiness in here through the sadness. So, yeah, but look at me. I'm tearing up, you guys. Talking about the book. I don't know why I'm so emotional today. I've been super emotional, so maybe I should, like, not read any more of this until tomorrow because, yeah. Because I am a mess, like, literally, you guys. Like, look at me. I'm not even done yet. The person that's going to die hasn't even died yet, and I'm crying. Like, oh my gosh, some of these scenes are so beautiful with these two guys. And finding out their life story. And,
Hello.
Yeah. So, we are going to quit because I'm going to start crying, and I don't want to cry. Well, I'm already crying, look. Look at my eyes. Like, literally, I got tears.
What?
See? You see the tears?
Oh.
It's ridiculous tearing up over a book. But it's good. And that's some good writing. Even if some people don't like Adam Silvera's writing, to me, I love his writing, and that shows. But I love it because I feel like these two guys are real. And some of the other characters that are dying in here that I don't, you know, they're just side characters. Yeah, it's really good. So, but I will update you guys later. Probably sometime tomorrow because that's what I've been doing. Updating you guys in the evening time. So, I'll talk to you guys sometime tomorrow. Night.
I dare you to fix me. I'm crossing the line again, falling on my knees. No stranger to pain, it's never ending, it's only something I can't forget. My heart won't let it rest, but you keep on forgiving. Admit that I'm afraid. If I let go of this pain, am I completely betrayed? There's no air left to breathe. I'm drowning. Vultures are circling.
When there's no more hope is left in me, I can see what comes my way, and I'm always lost. There's nowhere else to go. All I do is fall. Feels like I can make it more than I could bear. Giving up is all that I can surrender to you. Take me in your arms and hold me. With your love, find my rest, and I can see you lead me. You make me hope again. Your love is all I ever need. Never knew this love can make my heart.
Hi everybody. So as you can tell by those time lapse that I just did, I finished The First to Die at the end. $6. It was so good. As you can see, I was crying. I wasn't like as crying as bad as much as I thought I was gonna cry, but I still cried a little bit, like you could see, of course. I had tears in my eyes. I think I cried more at parts that I was reading yesterday. I think because you know one of them's gonna die, so you're like, that part isn't as sad as the rest of the part, like living your life to the fullest. Like if you're gonna die, you know, you want to try to do things that you didn't get to do your first stuff, like when you're young and you're gonna die. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that you would love to do, you know, but there's also things that you want to do and you can't do. There's people that you would love to be with on that last day. Oh my gosh, sorry you guys, but there's people that you might want to be with at the last day, and for some reason you can't be with them, you know, stuff like that. And it's about this book is about like making like a fall in love for the first and only time since you're gonna die. It's about making friendships with other people. It's about doing your first stuff, like, you know, I can't tell you because it would spoil on who it is that, well, you find out pretty much like right away who out of the two characters which one it is that's gonna die. But still, I don't want to say anything about who it is because you guys will find out when you read it. But yeah, you pretty much find out from the beginning, like, you know. So, but it was really cool because they had Rufus, I think his name was, and Mateo, or how do you say his name, from they both died at the end when they were a lot younger. So you got to see them, and oh man, it was just good. Like, but there were so many sad parts in here. Like one of the guys, their parents are assholes. Can't stand them. But yeah, and you know, and then there's one character that something sad happened, and there's so much stuff that goes on with this character that happened in his life, and yeah. So it just like, it was so beautiful but so sad. And that's my question though, would you want to know 24 hours? Like, well, they usually tell you like, okay, you're gonna die within the next 24 hours, but it's usually, you know. But yeah, would you want to know? Or would you just want to keep going as it is and not know? I think I would want to know just for I could do that last minute stuff. Like if there's something that I didn't do and I wanted to do really quick, I would love to be able to eat my favorite dinner for the last time. Of course, spend time with my family as much as I can during the final hours. But I would also want to live life as much as I can. And that's what this book is about. Living your life as the best you can in those 24 hours or less, because I don't guarantee that you're going to live for the whole 24 hours. But yeah, I mean, you could get the call if you signed up for this. That's what it's about. You sign up for it, you'll get a call. And it's also about like how the system is not perfect, the people that created this. or figured out how they were able to do this, whatever you want to say, that their system isn't perfect, and you find out in this book about stuff like that. But it's also about, like I said, both of their making their first with one another. Like, both of them are really young. Like, one of them, I think, is 18, and the other one's 19. Yeah. But, yeah, it was good, you guys. Like, so good. Like, you can tell by the tabs that I really loved them. There's, like, some really, like, awesome things here. There's this one here. I love God, but God would never come between me and my children. If your parents had a healthier relationship with God, it wouldn't have to.
What the heck?
Yeah. So. But there's some other things that really, like, I don't want to read the one because it'd be a spoiler. But let me see if I can find a couple of quotes. I just love that they have a shirt that says Happy End Day. That really isn't a quote, though, of course. So like this one here, it's only going to be too late if you wait until the last minute to start over. I like that quote. There's this quote here. This ain't for the two main characters. It's about some other characters. But this one says, this one person's talk about how it's more certain things more complicated than what that other person thinks. And then the other person's like, I think it's the opposite. It's simpler than you think. You shouldn't be with someone who might be your cause of death. Not when you have so much to live for. And then something about starting over there's a quote here. Starting over is scary, but they're the only way forward. That is so true. But there's like some really good little quotes. I like this one. Love is a superpower. It's one we all have, but it's not a superpower you'll always be able to control. It'll get harder when you get older too. Don't be scared if you find yourself loving someone you're not expecting to. It's all right. It's all right. So. There's just so many, like, awesome things in here. And parts that made me really laugh. Parts, like I said, that made me cry. Try to see if I can find another one. Then we move as if the world could end in the next minute. Our hands are pressed to each other's beating heart as Oren and I continue living the incredible first together. So I'm not going to read you the other one because that would be spoily. Let me see if I can find a couple more that I really liked. I'm not going to read you that one because that's the second to last page, so. And there's some other, there's a short story in here that I didn't read yet. Let me see if I'm trying to see if I can find one. Here's one. Hey, I might suck at history, but I can make it. Like that one. Because it's almost like history, huh? I bet I can make some. Or I bet we can make some, whatever the quote exactly is. Try to see if I can find a couple other ones that I really liked. Let's see really quick before we end this reading vlog if I can find one more. Here's a good one. Maybe this is the biggest adventure to how life was lived before. You don't spend any time grieving yourself when you're not expecting to even die in the first place. That's that one. I have more quotes in here. Some of the quotes I need to go, some pages I'm going to have to reread, go back and reread, because there were some other parts that I really liked that I didn't tab that were quotes. I like this one. I could finally become a novel instead of a short story. So, yeah, there's just a lot of good, like, quotes in here and parts that really make you cry and parts that really made you laugh. So, yeah. But, yeah. I hope you guys liked this reading vlog. It was mostly me, like, the last little bit was mostly me just, like, doing time lapse for the rest of the book. But I really, 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 really loved it. This is some of the parts that that I wanted to really remember and to write stuff down, but I didn't have time yet to. So I'm going to be doing that. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great next couple of days. I don't know if I'm going to do a reading vlog today. If you didn't know, I think I did put it at the beginning that in my little thing that today was Friday, the 4th of November. So, yeah. But, yeah, I am going to let you guys go. This will be the end of this vlog. I don't know, like I said, if I'm going to do a weekend, because I was going to do a weekend reading vlog, but I'm not going to now. Oh, and I was also going to say this one, of course, was for Readerthin. And it's, or Readerthin, whatever it's called. And it was for a book that has more than 5 words in the title. The first to die at the end. So there's 7 words in the title. So that's what that one was for Readerthin. So yeah, the first book down for Readerthin. Yay! Okay, I'll talk to you guys all later. You guys know the drill. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And if you do, hit that bell icon so you'll know whenever a video is up for your viewing pleasure. I think I scheduled, you should be able to find it on my, my upcoming videos, but I think I scheduled reading live sprints this Sunday at 6:30 Central Standard Time. Yeah. And remember, this weekend, clocks go back. Or forward, spring, no, fall backwards, so back. So yeah, remember that. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading vlog, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. You guys know the drill. If you guys if you guys don't like a book, DNF. I always say that. You can always do a soft DNF if you think you might go back to it later, but don't make yourself go into a reading slump. Yeah, I've been really this year. I haven't DNF'd a lot of books this year, but I've been allowing myself. Because before I would be like, nope, I'm not going to DNF. But now I allow myself to DNF if I'm not feeling the book. Yeah, so. But I will talk to you guys later.